Hello class. This video discusses a bike sharing program called Ready to Roll. The company should start out with a website utilizing an information system that will have the following details: bike type, cost of renting the bike, packages, package package options for the riders, and stations where the riders can pick up the bike. The booking of bikes and an ordering process that will take the order, collect the deposit, and handle the customers. This system will have a login to enter basic details such as the duration the rider will need the bike and for the rider to select their pickup point. Riders can order an annual subscription for $70. They can buy a day pass for $5. They can take a free ride under 30 minutes. They can pay $1 for a ride between 30 minutes and an hour. They can pay $3 for rides that are between an hour and 2 hours. This is also a flat rate of $7 for any ride cover over 2 hours. The riders who have not returned a bike within 10 hours are billed with a $50 fine. The riders will need to pay the deposit and the rental. Their payment can be made by either a card or cash. They will click on agree to term and conditions and the responsibility for the bike. Then internal process. The customer will book a bike and select the rental option. The information is shared with the corporate office and the location where the rider will pick up the bike. The bike is then handed over to the rider along with both the corporate office and customer time when the bike was collected. The bike is then returned and the customer will receive a thank you message from the system, and then the message is sent to our corporate office that the transaction was completed fully. The rider will then receive a customer feedback form. The customer feedback process. The feedback form is sent to the rider as soon as the bike rental is completed. The levels of feedback from the riders are measured on a customer satisfaction level and read by corporate. If the customer gives 2 stars or less, they are given a call to check for any discrepancies with their bike rental. Any customer complaints are noted for reference to do something about the discrepancy. The service provider at the location is informed of any issues that may exist from the customer feedback form. If the feedback form has anything to do with the bike maintenance, our maintenance team will be informed immediately to fix bikes that are not functioning correctly. If the feedback form contains a customer service issue with money or any discrepancy within the company, the rider is given a free ride next time, while we work to figure out the issues and how to resolve them. The maintenance process. The purchase date and monthly maintenance is uploaded. The bikes that are damaged or even non-repairable are sent to a recycling plant. Any new purchases of bikes will be approved by the corporate office. The corporate office will handle any discrepancies with the internal process or the customer feedback process. Any rider that is expecting a free ride will receive a credit from the corporate office upon request and confirmation from our local offices. Our software will be updated hourly to assist customers with any discrepancy noted by the riders or our corporate office in an efficient manner. The software will be generating any cost-benefit analysis, profitability statements, daily turnover, revenue generation, sales reports. Our corporate team will be looking at any and all weaknesses and reasons that can help the feedback and improve the information systems. Corporate will ensure that the people who take payments at the local station are receiving the utmost care from the company and that their rides go smooth. There will also be a legal defense team for any accidents that may have resulted from a faulty bike. Had the bike been faulty, the rider will receive a complimentary rider certificate that will allow them to ride for the amount of time previously paid for free. If the rider does not want a certificate and instead wants their money back, as long as it was a faulty bike, our corporate office will ensure that the rider receives a full refund for their rides. Our corporate office will be looking out for anyone who wants to cancel their subscription over the phone for annual passes, but will not cancel or refund for daily or hourly ride passes. The annual pass can only be canceled by calling corporate and verifying their information and with good reasoning. Then corporate has a choice of allowing the cancellation or not. The bike sharing process is a new innovative way to allow customers to ride bikes as a means of transportation. The bikes are provided for short-term distances and point-to-point trips that provide users the ability to pick up a bicycle at any self-serve bike station and return it to any bike location. within the system's service area or where the bikes are offered anywhere in the city. The bikes are usually rented for short periods of time, and all of the activities with the process of renting and returning is the responsibility of the users or riders. This ideal is different from the general bicycle rental services in different ways, as shown. One way is use is 30 to 60 minutes rather than daily or weekly rental periods. The bike can be returned at any number of unstaffed bike sharing stations as well as the original pickup location. Why share bikes? The bikes are available to a wider range of people. They reduce traffic congestion and the use of fossil fuels. The bikes also reduce pressures on motor vehicle parking supply. Renting bikes or sharing bikes reduces the personal cost of the urban transportation by offering an affordable public transportation option. The first 30-minute ride is for free, which also encourages high turnover of the bikes and increases the probability that stations will have enough bicycles to meet the market demands. The bikes also offer environment, social, economic, and public health benefits, and individual health benefits such as burning calories. From this day forth, we will now have a self-serve smart bicycle station. The docking stations are special electronically controlled racks that can be used for locking the bicycle. Without a dedicated bike-sharing docking station, where public bikes are left or taken at any place within the area that is covered by the system, there will be a management center that handles the rent process, back warehouse, service center, and maintenance vehicles. This system should support the following functions: user account management, accounts balances and charges, terminals, and websites. This video also discusses the IS architecture for the bike sharing system called Ready to Roll. The software, hardware, and databases will be an integral part of the bike sharing system. Ready to Roll will have a website or an online information system. There are two users of this system, which include administration and users of the bike system. The website will be composed of a user registration module online, a user authentication module, a booking module, and a point-of-sale module. The module for administration includes a showroom module, a notice board module, a report generation module, and a theme module. Information will only be useful if it is correct, important, available on time, and complete. All of these topics will be discussed further in detail throughout this video. The administrator will be responsible for ensuring the upload of the images and complete specifications of bikes that are available for rent, the change for the website, the update of terms and conditions from time to time, the upload of offers and notices to the customers, and the generation of monthly reports for the bikes that are ready for rentals. The customer or user will be the one who takes the bikes to rent. The website is composed of several modules. The user registration module is an online form for user registration to take a copy of user credentials, such as proof of identification, their address, and their name. The user account will then be created and activated for the user to start renting bikes. The user authentication module is a login form online, which will be provided to give customers their login and password. A booking module will be added to the website that allows users to view all the bikes available in real time for reserving a time slot remotely and can make online payments. They will receive a confirmation or ID number to verify their bike reservation. The point-of-sale system will be for reserving a bike online and making payments at the station. The administration has a showroom module where they can upload images and specifications of bikes so the user can view them. The notice board module allows admin to upload offers, notices, and terms and conditions for users. The report generation module will allow admin to generate reports such as monthly revenue reports that include the number of bikes booked per month. The theme module will allow admin to change the look of the website by applying different themes dynamically. The main security risks that exist in this architecture is if a bike is not returned promptly on time. Although they will incur a fee for not returning the bike in the amount of $50, this does not quite cover the amount it takes to replace the bike in its entirety. The potential consequence of a bike not being delivered to a station can turn out to be more expensive to replace the bike. One way we could reduce this is to possibly use a public option that would involve others in the community to return the missing bike to a station for a free day ride pass. This would help minimize bikes and not being returned and give other citizens an opportunity to return it for free for a free day pass. Another risk can be if the kiosk for the bikes is broken and bikes are free to take. This could be an expensive venture. In order to ensure stations working correctly, we would need to make sure our maintenance crew would do regular checkups on the kiosks. Maintenance will be key to limiting the amount of risks we could incur. If bikes are stolen due to the kiosk not working, we will need to implement a plan with maintenance to file reports and get new bikes put on the kiosk as quickly as possible. Even with the GPS trackers and controllers, the bikes could be destroyed and we would have no plan to combat how to get the bike back. This is why we suggest that the plan that if it is found, whether it is broken or not, that any citizen can get a free pass for bringing it back to the kiosk. Maintenance will be responsible for maintaining bikes and kiosks. To minimize these issues, the rider, if discovered the bike is damaged, to report it through the phone for maintenance to retrieve it and give the rider a free day pass. We don't want the bikes to cost so much that it is not affordable to keep buying bikes when customers or riders' demands are slow. To prevent this, we will advertise around the city and ensure that we have enough riders per day. We will also have GPS trackers on all bikes to minimize bike loss and destruction. We will now know the locations of all bikes. Thank you, class.